One of the most prominent clubs that I've covered is Arsenal, and here I am at the Emirates Stadium. I've been all over Europe with the Gunners, in the Champions League, the Europa League, and of course across the UK in the Premier League and the various domestic competitions. Thierry Henry, what a legend. Arsenal god. I've had the good fortune to meet him a few times, and on one occasion it was when Lincoln City, then in the National League, got to the quarter-finals of the FA Cup and took on Arsenal here at the Emirates Stadium. Thierry was a Sun Sport columnist at the time, and I took two of the Lincoln players down to North London to meet the Gunners legend, where he gave them a guided tour of the stadium. It was such a pleasure to cover the club when the legendary Arsene Wenger was at the helm. It was towards the end of his era, but he was still always good value. I remember on one of my interviews I mentioned Jose Mourinho had said something about him, and he said, "Justin, can I stop you there? Can we leave the words Jose and Mourinho out of this conversation, and then the next 15 minutes will go very smoothly." What a man. Another Gunners legend that I worked with was Ian Wright. Spent a year with him covering Wrighty's Road to Wembley, an FA Cup feature that began in the early qualifying rounds and went right through to the final, which Arsenal actually ended up winning. In the early rounds, Met Police were featured, and there was a player called Billy Crook. So I had this great idea that we would dress Wrighty in a Metropolitan Police uniform, take him out to New Scotland Yard. We took Billy Crook with us, put him in a prison uniform. He had a swag bag. I arranged for the FA Cup to be brought down, and we took a fantastic picture, which was a double-page spread of Wrighty arresting the Metropolitan Police player. That was the 2014-15 season. We had so much fun. I took Wrighty down to Dover because I wanted the headline, The Wright Cliffs of Dover. And we took Ian out on a boat with the FA Cup. He was threatening to throw it overboard. I thought, yeah, throw it over, Wrighty. That'll give us a great story. But yeah, Arsenal got to the final. They played Aston Villa at Wembley. And ahead of that, we went to meet Jack Wilshere, and we did a big feature on him ahead of the match. I seem to have interviewed a lot of Arsenal players who've got statues. Tony Adams is another one. Did a great one with him actually, where he said if Jack Wilshere is not careful, his career is going to be over in the blink of an eye. Unfortunately, he was right.